You may be seated. Good evening, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, I know I met a lot of you last night. My name is Matt Battaglia. I am a good friend of this couple right here. I met Nick about 5 years ago during his stint of living in Chicago. Originally, jokingly, I asked to do this and they said no. Fast forward a couple of months and here we are today. So I am actually very, very honored to be here. This is probably one of the coolest things I get to do. So thank both of you for allowing me to do such a thing. Yesterday when we were up here for rehearsal, I looked at Nick and I was like, 4 years ago, if I would have told you that I was standing here to your right when you were getting married, what would you have said? I'm not going to repeat what he said, but the short answer was no. Scott, yesterday during rehearsal, hit on this a little bit, but I don't think it can be reiterated enough. I want to take a second on behalf of Nick and Madison and their families. I know how grateful they are that everybody is here today. People have come from different states, taking time off of work, set aside time to be here today. Some of us with broken bones and torn ACLs, but I'm no hero. So on behalf of them, I know they truly, truly are grateful for all of you being here. I want to talk about for a second what a great day today is, and not just today, but this entire weekend. So there are a lot of cool things taking place, if you don't mind me saying. Just moments ago, we get to watch the beautiful Madison and her father walk down the aisle. Some of us got to watch Nick watch Madison, which I think is as equally as cool to watch. Over the past couple days, we've made new friends. Some of us have gotten to meet up with people we haven't seen in a while. As the day goes on, we'll get to watch Madison and her dad dance. We'll get to watch Nick and his mom dance. You guys will get a chance yourselves to break it down. So I think all of these things together ultimately make us realize what a beautiful occasion today is. That way in a couple of weeks, a couple of days, even a couple of years down the road, we can look back at today and honestly just smile and remember what a great occasion this was. So when they asked me to do this, I went on this black hole of YouTube clips, just watching people officiate weddings, just to find my own groove a little bit. And I started to think about why when two people get married, why it's done in this grand fashion. I'm a single man, so I am nowhere near that. But the ultimate conclusion that I came to was that the reason that we're all actually here today, outside of an invitation or a save the date that came in the mail, was these two right here truly, truly want to share and celebrate their love together with each and every one of you. At some point in your lives, you have made an impression and touched them to the point where they want to share that celebration with you guys. Sorry, my cane makes it tough to turn the page. And with that, all of us, these people right here, the bridesmaids to my right, we all get that honor of sharing this day with you guys. We get the honor of watching Madison walk down the aisle, and we get the honor of watching Nick and his mom dance later on. And for that, I think I can speak on behalf of the room, and we truly say thank you to you guys for giving us that opportunity. This and those reasons are ultimately why in a couple of days, weeks, and months, we'll be able to look back on this entire weekend and just truly smile and be grateful for this entire weekend and family and friends. Bobby yesterday actually at dinner was making his rounds and he sat next to me for a second and he put it perfectly. He said this weekend was great, but it wouldn't be the same without all the people that are in this room. So thank you for that. To think about why we're here, I want to talk about their first date for a second. Well, the note I have in my book actually is first date fail, and I'll tell you why. So originally when Nick asked out Madison, he thought, this is a great idea. I'm going to ask her out to an Oklahoma game in a bar with all of my friends. Over about, a couple of drinks. If anybody saw these guys last night, you probably realized it's not a great idea. Thankfully, he audibled, he rescheduled, and it was over a more intimate one-on-one date. During that date, two things happened. Number one, when Nick was giving his name to the reservation, oh, there it is, he walked in, he said, I have a reservation for Nick Tilton. And to a creepy extent, in Nick's own words, Madison said, haha, now I know your last name. We bustled through. the date continued, and if anybody knows these two, they both have the ability to talk effortlessly, and they talked over dinner. And then something happened about halfway through. So if you ask Nick, he is as smooth as they come. He's not. And about halfway through the dinner, without warning, our boy leans in here and just steals a kiss without even asking. Or like practicing it a little bit. Madison said, yeah, no, that's fine. I didn't see it coming. I liked it, but I didn't see it. Which, you know what? Kudos to you. It takes guts, so nice job. The date, again, continued, and Madison told me that when she went home, she couldn't wait to tell her friends and family that she had just gone on a date with the man that she was going to marry. I thought that was something that truly only happened in movies, but when she was expressing the sentiment, I truly felt that that was the way it kind of played out. It's weird to think about that when you stole his last name from that guy. You were actually finding out what yours would become in time, and I think that's a pretty neat experience. And with that kiss that you stole there, these two families here, their fates were sealed. Nick told me that the first time these two families met up for an evening out, it had felt like they were a family long before they were a family. If you know these two, family is very, very important to both of them. I want to talk to Bobby and Cindy for a second. So when I was discussing with these two what they saw, I'm going to lean around over here. When I was discussing with them what they saw in each other, Nick described Madison and your daughter as a beautiful, selfless, and caring individual. He went on to say that she would even buy a hair removal kit from a mall kiosk just so that the salesman can make a sale, because that's the kind of person she is. As you sit there today, I want you to be truly, truly, and I know you are proud of your daughter, because in the eyes of her soon-to-be husband here in a couple of minutes, she is beautiful, and she is caring, and she is selfless. To Scott and Susie, I wanted to let you know that Madison described your son as hilarious, compassionate, loyal, and the ability to sit and listen. She went on to say that he goes out of his way to let her know that he's thinking about her. Text messages, phone calls, flowers, and candies. As you guys sit there and watch today, I know you are, and I think it's important that you should be very proud of your son and the man that he is today. For both of these families, you guys have created a wealth of experiences that have ultimately led here today, so that this line of men, this line of women could be here today, and for that, we all thank you guys. I'm gonna turn the page. So Nick and Madison, as today continues on, I don't want you to waste a second of it. Take a second from being a host. Enjoy every bit of food, every song, every dance, every time people clink their glasses and expect you to kiss. Every time somebody asks you how long until you guys are going to have children. Drink all of this in, because tomorrow you guys will go on your honeymoon. We're all going to go back to our respective lives and our jobs and our homes. But in a couple of days, weeks, and months, we're all going to look back and think about what a fantastic experience and weekend this was. And again, I know I've said it a couple of times here, but it's truly a blessing to be here, and we thank you. At this time, Susie's going to come up for a short reading. You can cheer around if you want.
Nick and Madison, now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter to the other. And now you will feel no cold, for you will be warmth for each other. Now there will be no loneliness, for you are two bodies, but there is one life before you and one home. And when evening falls and you look to one another, there you will be. You will take each other's hand and together turn and look to the road that you have traveled to reach this, the hour of your happiness. It is stretched behind you and your future lies ahead, a long and winding road where every turn meets discovery. All the hopes, new laughter, shed tears, strengthened faith, and unyielding love. Your journey has just begun.
Cindy, if you wouldn't mind coming up.
Matt printed mine out in a size 12 font. But that's okay. So if I skip over and come back, you'll know why. He's not perfect, but neither are you. But neither are you. There's no such thing. But if he can make you laugh at least once, cause you to think twice, and if he admits to being human and making mistakes, hold on to him and give him the most you can. He isn't going to quote poetry, probably. He's not thinking about you every second of the day, but he will give you a part of him that he knows you can break. So take care of that part. Don't hurt him, don't change him, and don't expect for more than he can give. Don't analyze. Smile when you make each other happy. Yell when you make each other mad. And miss each other when you're gone. Love hard when there is love to be had, because perfect guys or girls don't exist, but there's always one that's perfect for you.
That was beautiful, thank you. So at this time, Nick and Madison have written vows for each other that they're going to read. We're going to start with Madison.
From the moment we met, you have supported me, surprised me, challenged me, and captivated me. You made me feel so beautiful, so loved and protected. I am a better person because of you, and I love you more every day. I'm so happy to marry you. You're my best friend. So today I promise to encourage you and inspire you, trust you and respect you, appreciating that your interests and needs are just as important as my own. I promise to laugh and share the beautiful moments in life with you and to shoulder life's obstacles with you. I promise to frustrate and challenge you. I promise to grow old by your side and work to keep our love and relationship strong. I promise to be your partner and equal in all things. I promise to always be grateful for you, and I promise to love you every day and make sure that you know it forever.
Every morning when I wake up, the first thing that comes to my mind is how lucky I am to have you in my life. Since the day that we met, you've supported me, pushed me, and you've loved me. You're my rock, you're my foundation. Today, as I take you as my wife, I promise to always be by your side, in happiness and sorrow, for better or for worse. I promise to support you in pursuing your dreams and goals, and I will be by your side every step of the way. I vow to be patient in stressful times and to be an attentive listener. I promise to grow with you, to start a family, and to fill a home with love. I vow to love you in health and sickness every day until my last breath. You're my best friend, and I vow to love you unconditionally today and all the days that follow.
So if you guys are ready, I'm going to invite you to repeat after me, starting with Madison. Figuring out the rest. I, Madison Olive,
I, Madison Olive,
give this ring to you, Nick,
give this ring to you, Nick,
as a sign of my never-ending love and commitment.
as a sign of my never-ending love and commitment.
I promise to be your partner in life
I promise to be your partner in life
and one true love.
and one true love.
I give you my heart
I give you my heart
from this day forward and forever.
from this day forward and forever.
Sure. Nick, please repeat after me. I, Nick Tilton,
I, Nick Tilton,
give this ring to you, Madison,
give this ring to you, Madison,
as a sign of my never-ending love and commitment.
as a sign of my never-ending love and commitment.
I promise to love and cherish you
I promise to love and cherish you
as my wife and best friend
as my wife and my best friend
from this day forward and forever.
from this day forward and forever.
Madison Olive, do you take Nick to be your husband?
I do.
Nick Tilton, do you take Madison Olive to be your wife?
I do.
Before I let you kiss each other, I ask you all to please bow your heads in prayer. Lord, we ask you to bless these two as they begin their lives together. Please keep them happy and healthy in love and life. Keep them strong when times get tough, and keep them grateful in times of blessing. In your name we pray. Amen. I'm going to use the same joke I used last night. By the power invested in me by the internet in the great state of Tennessee, I now pronounce her name your wife. Make this a bride. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Tilton. So I invite you all now to please move to the side room here for cocktail hours so that you can clear out. Thank you all.